A very good afternoon. Welcome back to Channel and TV. It is 4 o'clock and here at the latest of your news update. The latest data from the National Institute for Communicable Diseases shows that there were no COVID-19 related deaths in South Africa in the past 24 hours. Rampelane Morewane, the Acting Deputy Director General for Primary Health, Q at Health Department, is weighing us in.
The numbers we reported are the number over a 24-hour period. Now, we aren't saying that there may not tomorrow be any numbers that come up, but we're saying for the cycle that we're reporting and the numbers that were deposited into the system, we picked up that this is a zero case, right?
There is a global concern over a looming food shortages due to the crisis in Ukraine. Russia and Ukraine supply several staples of food to the world. Agriculture as South Africa says there's no need for South Africans to panic.
Africa, I think we won't face significant food shortages because we're a very big maize producer, meat producer, and obviously we produce a whole host of other things. So I'm not that worried. What I'm more worried, obviously, is the price of wheat, the price of other commodities that we import because of the logistical challenge that we will face. And obviously, with a spike in the price of oil, we will certainly face an uphill battle going forward.
And in other news, the Crew Association are picketing outside the office of the Department of Public Enterprises over what they say are looming retrenchments of SAA. Speaking to Sakazazi Nzibanyoni, Mugambi is taking us through this matter.
I mean, you would remember for initially when we came out of the Labour Forum, about 1,000 employees had to be taken onto a training layoff scheme, and this training layoff scheme was put in place in order for 1,000 employees to be trained, developed, and eventually be absorbed back into SAA. What has happened is that number shrunk to about 300, drastic reduction. And those 300 employees, since the inception of the training layoff scheme, have never been trained. The commitment that was made to them in order to develop and train them has not happened. Just yesterday, SAA has sent them an SMS informing them that come end of March, they are no longer employed and they are retrenched.
And lastly, government plans to introduce new employment quotas that seek to limit the number of foreign nationals employed at South Africa business. Speaking to CEO, in fact, of the African Diaspora Global Network, Dr. Vusmuzi Sibanda, he had this to say.
The most startling takeaway of all of this, other than the fact the Ukrainians have fought so hard and so gallantly, is the speed by which Europe has responded. We don't normally see the
And I do apologize for that technical error there. This is where we must come to the end for today's news update. We'll be back again tomorrow at 10 o'clock. Waiting not for myself and the crew. It's a goodbye from us.